Our rivers, our land and our oceans have memory. Some memories are invisible to us and some are etched into the landscape. Cyclone Gabrielle has changed Te Henga and it's changed us. I'm making this film because I want to capture this memory.
For our old people, there's a sign before a big storm, and it's usually a circle around the sun, and we call that Te Karu o Te Atua. On the Saturday, I saw this huge circle around the sun. So it's going to be big, and when it hits this region, it hit it hard. As you can see, the bridge is full of sand, and there's a terrific flow coming down from Wainamu. Below us here in Wainamu, there's an old waterway that comes through the side here known as Waikukupa, which means the waters of the kukupa or the kereru. That maunga there is known as Poutu Te Rangi, and it's just slipped, everything slipped down that river. The colour of the water, we haven't seen that colour in the lake. I personally think global warming has hit us.
My childhood was spent here, and this river ruled our lives. And it was so much a part of who we were. We had to cross it every day and climb the dunes to go to the bus. We would sometimes be picked up early from school. We knew that the river was coming up. When we got up in the morning, what we noticed was this enormous carving of sand from the dune here. The river had been enormous to take that much sand, and it's not going to come back as it used to. It would wash out to sea and the wind would blow it back in. But with development and pine trees, it's changed. It doesn't come in anymore. It's a loss, a sense of loss.
Maybe 8 o'clock we started getting water across the section, which we never had before for the whole time we've lived here. And then by midnight, it was like pretty much knee-deep right across the whole section. At that point, I just thought, no, I'm out of here. And so I tried to drive to the fire station. I thought I'll spend the night there because it could be useful. But I couldn't get out of the road. There was a huge tree across the bottom of the road, and you could see there was just rocks and rubble and stuff just washing down the road all over the place. And there was nothing safe you could do. Wherever you went was dangerous. And then the next day, I was scared to come back and have a look. We spent probably an hour clearing the road with chainsaws before I plucked up courage to come and have a look. But I guess it's what I do when I'm avoiding the reality. The house has never felt at all at risk for the stream, and now it's totally chosen a new path. And I can understand why there's no reason for it to go back to where it was. And yeah, it is definitely... My feeling about the place has changed a little bit because I love this place. I've lived here a long time, but yeah, I feel a bit different about it at the moment.
Some of the neighbours here, they're underwater, poor buggers. And as you can see in the back, all the flood waters, there's no way out of Te Henga for a couple of days, I'd say. Yeah, pretty devastating. And Scorcher's section there, it's pretty much under.
We hadn't even really thought about a YT stream coming from Lake Wainamu.
No, that was never a consideration because Waitakere River is so much bigger and it comes from the wetland, and YT stream usually is the secondary worry.
I thought, it'll be a few piles of sand. Never did I imagine that it would be effectively a horizontal sand slide, and it just perfectly covered all of our gardens, and anywhere that water could go, the sand went with it.
Yeah, I really feel like I'm going through a breakup with the whenua actually, and I've identified a feelings of that. There's a lot of what we knew before is now gone. It's buried, it's changed. And also, I don't trust that this is the last that we've seen of floods here. All of a sudden overnight, it has very much changed the way I think about how we're living and where we're living.
This land was our compass for our future. And I guess we feel like we don't have that compass anymore.
Growing up here since I was little, never seen such a dramatic change in the land. And it has left such a dent on, what we call home. And it's not like a different place, but it's made a big scar. The hurt we've done to the land as human beings. This is a bit of payback time, I think. And we're getting a little bit of a hit. And it stresses me for my future because I'm like, what's to come and what can I do to take care of the land that I, live on or I call my home. Us young'uns, we really want to have this land for the next generations to come, and it's a real unusual feeling seeing the change and what could come, and that scares me the most is you just don't know.
Some of the scars from Cyclone Gabrielle are new, and some of them reveal old wounds. And as I look back to Te Henga, to the land, to the rivers, the question I'm asking myself is, how do we heal together?